Hello everyone, my name is Armando Flores and I'm a tech rep for Tamron USA. Today I will be talking to you about ISO. In very basic terms, ISO is simply a camera setting that will allow you to brighten or darken an image. As you increase your ISO, your photos will get brighter. ISO can also help you capture images in darker environments or allow you to be more flexible with your aperture and your shutter speeds. ISO is an acronym for International Organization for Standardization, and in 1974, two film standards called ASA and DIN were combined into one standard, now called ISO. It was later revised for both film and digital photography. Your camera has a native ISO or a base ISO. This is the lowest ISO setting with the potential for the highest image quality, the lowest visible noise, and the best dynamic range. Exposure is really comprised of aperture and shutter speed, and they are both used to physically capture light. ISO is loosely used as the third factor, and I will only change it when it's absolutely necessary. Raising your ISO has consequences. The higher the ISO, the more noise you introduce into your image. I went out and I did an ISO test with my camera. I shot images with the native 100 ISO to 12,800 ISO. At 3200 ISO, you can see that the noise is getting much higher. And in my opinion, 12,800 ISO is unusable. So my tolerance for noise on this particular camera is 3200. I would suggest that you go out and you do an ISO test with your particular camera. The noise level will vary from one camera model to another. On a tripod, I can set the lowest ISO possible even at night. If you have a need for a fast shutter speed and you can't change your aperture, then raise your ISO, usually for fast moving subjects or if you are hand-holding a camera in a low-light situation. If you have a need for a smaller aperture to increase your depth of field and you are hand-holding the camera, then raise your ISO. Sometimes ISO needs to be set at a certain level, like for night sky photography. You can set auto ISO on your camera, but just simply remember to set the parameters so that the camera will not go above the ISO that you want or the shutter speed drop below a hand-holdable level. And remember to always look for the best light. Look for other videos on aperture, shutter speed, and the exposure triangle. You can also follow me on social media. And thank you for watching.